How's it going? I'm XFT. Let's deconstruct this beat. So the beat we're going to be looking at today is one which I showed in the previous video. Move on to the next sample. So this is Womack and Womack, Teardrop. So what I've done is I've EQ'd it. So initially it sounds like this. And I've just taken the lows off like this. And I pitched it down. But we pitch it down 3 semitones. So that's the first part. Now we have some keys and some drums which come in. So the drums are very simple. It's kind of like a 2-step beat. Nothing fancy. And then we have the keys which come in, which are also quite simple, just 4 chords. So what I did with those 4 chords is I copied and pasted it an octave lower. So then it sounds like this. So then the next element which is introduced is the bass, which is also quite simple. And that's pretty much it. We just looped that bass line through the whole track. I probably should add some variations, but yeah. So when the bass comes in, this is what it sounds like. So now I want to draw your attention to something happening with all the instruments, so just have a listen. So you'll notice that pumping effect happening. Beat makers, producers will be familiar with this. What this is called is side chaining. So basically what that means is there's an instrument or sound that's causing another sound to behave a certain way. So in this case, what we have is the kicks and the snares causing the rest of the instruments to lower in volume or duck down. So then it causes that pumping kind of effect. So one way to sort of think about it is kind of like Debo from Friday.
I'm Debo. Who? Debo!
His presence and when he shows up causes everyone to behave in a certain way.
I just tuck mine in.
In this case, he's kind of like a bully and everyone's trying to like avoid him and duck him.
Give it up, Red.
Come on, Debo, stall him out.
Where you got my 40, homie?
So what we can do with the side chaining effect is decide on how aggressive we want it to be. So we can make it quite subtle, or we can make it quite aggressive. So in this track, that side chaining effect is quite aggressive, which is the effect that we're wanting to go for.
Oh man, that's messed up. Won't you give him back his chain?
What chain?
Yeah, what chain?
The side chain. So from there we go into the vocals. And then we go into a little bit of a breakdown. So we rest the vocals, add a bit of a filter on the main sample. And then we bring in the guitar element. So it's yeah, pretty simple riff. Yo, this chord though. On the second part of that breakdown, we have another element of the guitar added. have some more vocals come in. And then from there we move into another breakdown, which takes us into the outro. There's a bit of a filter on that bass. Alright, relax. So the outro, yeah, kind of busy, which is kind of the point. We have some extra elements introduced. So you have the synth. And then we have this cheap sounding grand piano. Somebody needs to school me on mixing. So that's the beat. It's up for free download on my Bandcamp. It's part of my March beat tape. I'll chuck the link down below, but it should be on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. So yeah, I was thinking maybe I should do another beat making video. I don't know if you're keen, let me know down below. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Till next time, Kaki.